This one. Oh, hello. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm ready in a minute.
Out of your exhibit. All right, we are about to leave Baraga State Park. Next stop is Walmart, and then we'll be heading to Brown County Reforestation. All right, let's go hit the road. All right, well, we're at Walmart. My door keeps getting stuck. I'm not sure why. I think it's when it's in the sun. It like swells or something and just doesn't want to open. So I need to look into that and fix it. Actually, you know what? I am gonna look at these. Getting an expensive trip. Alright, groceries have been acquired. Luckily, we're only 10 minutes away from the campground, so should be a quick trip there.
All added up to trouble.
All right, well, we're here. We're all set up. There was no area to like check in or anything. I just drove right to my site. We have water, 50 amps, which is really nice. I did forget a few things at Walmart, even though I spent $300+ there. So I just ordered Instacart and it should be here soon. I figured it out. My door keeps getting stuck. So this was loose and it was striking right here and getting stuck. So all I had to do was tighten that more. So the bathhouse is right next to our site. There's the men's. They've got 2 showers on this, and this one. This one was locked last night. Yeah, that one's locked. I don't know why. And then this one. Oh, hello, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm ready in a minute.
Oh gosh. Okay. And this is the men's. Who am I gonna walk in on this one? I can't believe that happened. I'll have to show you the shower at some other point. All right, take 2 of showing what a shower looks like. Don't worry, I knocked. It's pretty plain, but it's big, it's spacious, and it does the job. So last week, my phone fell from its holder while I was riding my bike. Kind of annoyed because the road getting here was bumpy. So that's where the screen came in contact with the ground. There's a crack like all the way through. It's kind of hard to see on this. And I got a new screen protector, and of course, didn't get every single piece of dust off the screen, and there's bubbles, and I have OCD and it drives me nuts. So that's why I usually try and get someone else to do that for me. All right, so today I'm gonna make what I'm gonna call, I guess, a Wisconsin take on pasta alla Genovese. So basically what I'm gonna do is caramelize a bunch of onions, mix in some pasta, some cheese, and then some brats. And the brats are what make it Wisconsin-esque in my mind. Let's just go with it. Cooking outside today because Beans wanted to sit out here and it's a nice night, so I figured might as well. So I'm just gonna dice up 5 onions and then check back in when we're done. All right, I have my onions diced. All right, I'm gonna throw 2 tablespoons of butter in here. With a little bit of salt. All right, so while those onions go outside, I'm going to start the brats. Oh yeah. All right, the onions onions are sweating down nicely. Got the brats going inside. The onions are looking good. They're gonna caramelize up really nice. Now I'm gonna grate some cheese. And I'm not going to grate my finger. The brats are done. Just splattered on myself. Take them out and slice them up. So just make these into rings. Since I messed this piece up, I'll give it a try. Almost reminds me of breakfast sausage in Ireland. It's very similar color, size, texture, and taste. It's almost identical, actually. I'm gonna call these onions done. So, next ingredient is beer. It's actually not really beer because it's 0.0, but it's close enough. All right, and then I have about 4 cups of water. To that, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of better than bouillon. I'm gonna be putting a lot of cheese, and the brats are pretty salty, so I'm gonna be a little conservative with our better than bouillon. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire as well. Let it come up to a boil, and then we'll add the pasta. All right, this is finally boiling, so I'll throw in a pound of pasta. Put our lid back on. And 15 minutes sounds about right. Okay, so the pasta is done. I'm gonna throw most of the cheese in. It's a little watery. And the pasta is done. So I can't really cook it more to evaporate the water. I'm gonna throw brats in. Some mustard just to give it some tang. Excuse you? What are you barking at me for? Give it a little taste. Let's see how we did on salt. Feeling we didn't do enough. Not even close. Add some parm, and this should help with the salt too. Serve it up and give it a taste. So, too much water, I think. Not enough bouillon. It's pretty typical, but let's give it a taste. It's pretty good. Probably use a little bit more mustard, honestly, because that tanginess would cut through sort of the saltiness and the onions and the sweet and the raw, but overall it's pretty good. I made Beans this food topper because I couldn't find the cans of chicken that he likes, but it's chicken liver, rice made with the broth from cooking the chicken liver, frozen peas and carrots, and pumpkin, and he absolutely loves it. So I got this bug and tar remover because this thing is just a bug magnet. I mean, yeah, it's just gross. And washing it doesn't really work. So let's see how this bug and tar remover works. Oh wow. Coming right up. So this is the before. And this is the after. So definitely an improvement. It's not 100%, but definitely an improvement. So I'm eating leftovers of last night's dinner, the Wisconsin take on pasta alla Genovese. That's what I'm calling it anyway. And the sauce is so much thicker. I think it got absorbed into the noodles or something, but it's so much better today. Which is good because I have all of this left. There are raspberries growing back here, I think.
this is a black raspberry.
Apparently all compound berries are safe to eat, but if this is how I go out, they're not ripe yet. That's disappointing. Ready? So as part of this campground, there's an adventure park and a zoo. It seems like both are kind of more geared towards kids, but it's a nice day, so I decided to come to the zoo. And it's about an hour before close, so I have the whole park to myself. And I don't think it's gonna take me much more than an hour to do this. Tell me that doesn't look like just a big bean. Same colors and everything. Out of your exhibit. Something tells me that peacock's not supposed to be there. Now the peacock is hiding under this bush. What the heck, dude? Do they just have free reign of the whole park? I see you. Alright, well that was fun. I haven't been to a zoo in years. I personally think they're a little cruel to the animals inside the zoo, but I guess for the species as a whole, they're beneficial. They have some verbiage on how they save the species that are here, but I wouldn't want to be a zoo animal, that's for sure. All right, this morning before it gets too hot, I'm gonna try and ride my bike on some of the trails. So I bailed on the trail that I was on. That one was a single track and not meant for the bike that I'm on. I mean, none of these really are either, but this one now is a dual track, so I can turn around if I need to, but it's a lot shorter. That other trail was 6.5 miles long. I've only done like 2, so there's no way I could have done the whole thing. It was fun, but scary. I had to go like super slow. My bike has like a little bit of suspension, but it's not a mountain bike, and like any bit of soft sand, I'm liable to wipe out. Oh, and yeah, a stick like flew into my tire and I just went end over end. I remember kids trying to do that to me when I was like in kindergarten and they never could get it, but just a random stick in the woods got me. All right, well, that was fun. I did, I think, like 5 miles, but it was fun. There were parts that have lights on them. I guess they're lit at night, which would be really cool to do. Not gonna be able to do it tonight, and tonight's my last night, so oh well, but maybe I'll come back here at some point. It's a pretty cool campground, it's pretty nice, and it's got lots of things to do. I was gonna make breakfast and then shower, but I might shower first. I got a little dirty. Got a nice little brunch here. Got 2 over medium eggs, some bacon, a pancake. I may or may not have eaten the first pancake I made. And I'm watching some Pantheon, which is actually a really cool show that my friend turned me on to. It's on Netflix, so if you're into computer cyberpunky things, then check it out. Well, I'm in a little bit of a bind right now. You can probably hear the rain. Our power went out, so I just fired up the generator, but I'm supposed to be getting picked up in 25 minutes. And I don't really want to run the generator all day, and I also don't want to leave Beans here without any power.
He's good. All right. Thank you for.
I'm at my seat. The only non-alcoholic beer they have, it seems, is Coors Edge, and it's not that great. So I just got back from the Packers game. Well, I got back like 15 minutes ago, but Beans wanted to play. And I was getting ready to come back in here and tell you guys how we have no power still at the campground. And the water is driven by electricity here, apparently. So I didn't have water. But literally 5 minutes ago, the power turned back on. It's kind of crazy. Maybe all the power people were watching the football game and couldn't get to it till after. No, that's a joke. Lambeau is really cool. I got to do the Hall of Fame and the Pro Shop, which was really cool. I bought a shirt. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. I thought about buying a cheese head, but nah, where would I put it? The game was atrocious. The Packers played like a high school team that didn't know how to play. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. It was an experience. Next time I'm gonna bring like a cushion or something, because the stadium is bleachers. There's no seats, so a little uncomfortable. And I sat there for what, 4 hours? But cool experience. Glad I did it. And I'll have to go again when they're gonna win. And luckily it's only preseason, so not too disappointing. All right, that's enough fun for an episode. If you made it this far, thanks for sticking around, and consider subscribing because it will really help out the channel. And until next time, stay excellent.